All right, I'm gonna let y'all know the differences between building muscle and building strength. It's two different strategies. So to build muscle, you want as little rest as possible in between sets. I would say either no rest to a minute and a half. The whole goal is just to burn out the muscle, right? And for building strength is different. You want to go as heavy as possible from 1 to 8 reps, and then you rest 3 minutes to unlimited till you're as strong as you were when you first started, and then you lift again. And both of them require progressive overload as long as you're not on steroids to continue to keep growing or getting stronger. And both build muscle, but training to build muscle, you're going to build muscle extremely fast this way. And your workout shouldn't be very long. They should be maybe 15, 20 minutes up to 45 minutes max. The only day that should ever go over an hour, if you're doing it right, would be a leg day. Because, legs are a lot stronger and the glutes are the biggest muscle in the body. So obviously, that one might take a little bit of extra work. And you don't want to burn yourself out, as in just everything non-stop, like going all out. Just enough, right? So next week, you have something to beat. I like to start with weights that I can't do. So, for example, say I was curling, and I would do 10 for 15 reps, go up to 20 for 12 reps, and go up to 30 for 8 reps, rest 30 seconds, go back down, and then rest 30 seconds, go back up. Maybe I don't get that 30 for the 8 reps. Maybe I get it for like 6, and then I have to single arm it. So I won't go up until weight until I can do all that without, stopping. And that's how you progress the overload when it comes to building muscle. So it's not as much about the weight on the bar. There's more of you slowly beating what you did last week. But don't fucking kill yourself. That's the wrong way to approach it. And yeah, it's that easy. And then as far as beginners, I would train them different. I would do one arm at a time, or like one body part. And then when you get more advanced, I would say do upper bodies when you actually have the cardio capacity to do so. And building strength is kind of like if you ever did insanity or any type of HIIT training, that's kind of the mentality you need for building muscle, right? It's just push, push, push. You gotta be really strong in your brain, and the results will come. You just gotta eat, work out, rest. Building muscle is by far the easiest thing you can do when it comes to working out. I would say building muscle is the easiest. Second would be strength building. And then I would say fat loss is the hardest if you do it right. Because when you do it right, you keep all your muscle, but your food has to be perfect. And a lot of people have a weird relationship with food. And that's what makes fat loss the hardest. To a point. The initial fat loss is extremely easy, especially if I'm training you. But then when you get down to that last like 10 to 20 pounds, I would say 10 to 15 pounds, then that's when you got to dig deep. And then coming back up from a weight cut is by far the most important thing to do. If you ever have any questions about it, just ask me, and I'll tell you how to do it right. But you have to let me know if you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Because if you have muscle and you want to keep your muscle, you have to train very different than a beginner. And, these are just some random pictures of me within like the first 7 months of me training to build muscle.